Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. I see so many videos about cures coming for type 1 diabetes. And I don't know if we could call it sort of a lie, but something that's being said to diabetics for years, decades. Oh, a cure is just around the corner. Sorry, my shirt didn't really fit right. And while this is super and a great, and we kind of need these little snippets to dream, but we need to also be realistic. A cure would be awesome. We all want a cure for type 1 diabetes, and you need to be strong every single day. Now, I think, yes, insulin injections are a pain. Wearing a pump all the time is a pain. Whether you have the one on your arm, your Freestyle, or that's not a pump, sorry, that's just a glucometer. But we have to keep looking into the future. Now, it does sound a hell of a lot more promising. And I don't know now if we're told more. Like, they're more open about what they're doing. And in my lifetime, the biggest thing that ever kind of happened was I was one of the first on Vancouver Island to get, and maybe BC, but to get, it was back then the Ames glucometer, and it was kind of like a brick, and you kind of had to wash your blood off. You put your blood on the stick, you had to wash it off with a little squeeze bottle, and then you had to dab it, and then you put it into the reader, and it came back with a glucometer reading. And this was amazing. It did take me a while to learn the clicker, but back then that was sort of the best thing we had, and once glucometers came in, they went like hotcakes around the world, and now we get the little small ones we have today. I can't believe what started from there came. So those who say that, oh, cure, they keep saying is just around the corner. Well, yes, it might be, but for now, we gotta keep building on what we know. And my personal feelings are that someday, somehow, someone will come with a cure. And, the Diabetes Canada, I'm used to CDA, constantly is out there trying to solve the problem. But I always kind of wonder in the, kind of back of my mind that type 1 seems to be the little brother to type 2. And I've said this before in other videos that, we tend to, is that here? I'm 5'1". Just so you guys, I wonder if one day I can somehow get it on the screen. But, being a diabetic and keep dreaming every day, hopefully one day the syringes will be gone. And, they're talking about having insulin in the pill form. But still, get this, even if there's a cure out there that would mean you'd have to go into surgery, you would still have to be taking insulin till you got to that date. And the pill form, which I believe they're talking about, just put under your tongue or in your cheek, will save shots and everything over the years. That would be awesome. Getting to our final cure takes steps. And while people say, oh well, they've been saying a cure is coming for years. Well, yes they have. And I think we gotta stop and take a look at what advancements we have. Care, from when I first became a diabetic till now, is completely different. I tell a story where in the hospital, when I first got diagnosed, they were still using the glass syringes and everything. We were taken to, my mother and I, taken to a kitchen in VGH. Now, I don't think they would ever do anything like this today, but we were taught how to boil and make sure the water got to a certain temperature. And then they were talking, well, you could also buy a sterilizer like a doctor's office. And we went with a prescription to get a glass syringe, and the pharmacist says, well, we have these new disposable ones. And back in the 70s, there really wasn't a big push for, conservation. I feel bad now with all the stuff that I have to use. The tubing and the insulin syringes if I have to inject, or the glucagon, and it's all packaging. But there's not much I can do about it. I need the insulin to live, and this is the only way it can be delivered right now. I still think even if you get insulin into the cheek, it's still going to be that an insulin pump is going to be a better solution. Because I can understand young kids or whatever, instead of going from the hospital to start a needle routine, that would be awesome. However, giving insulin all the time, by that means you forget one pill, and I don't know. I would have to wait to see how the tests are. But all this is promising. That's what I'm trying to say. A cure may be coming right down the road. It may not. It may be in your son's or daughter's lifetime. But we got to celebrate every step of the way. And like I said, where I am now, even with me being a severe, liable or liberal or whatever it is, diabetic, brittle, I still call it brittle. But those solutions keep coming, and every day we try new things. I have to give my diabetes team an awful lot of credit, because they've constantly shown me different ways to do things, and it hasn't always been the greatest thing, because right now I am disabled with diabetes. Pretty well that's my number one reason why I'm disabled. I have other conditions, but the big one all stem from the diabetes. Trying to keep blood sugars normal is a daily task, and we must celebrate each step in our treatment. So while one step may not be the super awesome happening, it may just be a step closer, and we need to celebrate these, and we need to use them, test them, get them out to the public as soon as possible. My personal feelings is they're a hell of a lot closer to a cure now than they have ever been. And these may make lives for diabetics even better. Think about it. Celebrate what's come up and new things, because they may make your diabetes life even better. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.
This is just